you going, guys? I'm TCT, welcome to my channel. Yeah, I'm just waiting on a mate. Something I don't usually do is meet up with my subscribers. Not because I don't want to, I've never got round to it. Today I got a mate coming from Launceston named Big Bert. He's on his Harley and we're going to go for a prospect up one of these rivers and see if we can't get him onto a little bit of shiny stuff. So we'll see how the day pans out. There he is.
Hello, mate.
How you going?
I'm well. How are you?
Awesome. That thing's bloody gorgeous. Very nice.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, mate.
Now, so what's going on?
Righto, plan is, mate, I'll toot once when you got to go right, I'll turn twice when you got to turn left, but you're not to film the trip in. It's a secret.
Here we go, folks.
Righto.
That's it.
This will be just dandy. Here he is. So Bert's doing his first pan with me down here at this river. I've found gold here before. We're on an inside bend. Got a big old rock to dig out behind, and let's do a couple of sieves and pans and see what we get, eh? But yeah, gold's the heaviest thing there, so the more you shuffle it, the more you shake it, the quicker the gold, if it's in there, will drop to the bottom. And, the old timers used to say that your ass wasn't wiggling, you're not working hard enough.
Shake that ass.
Shake that ass.
Hand them.
Right, spanned it out. 1, 2, 3. Little specks in there. We'll snuff them up. Bert could have another crack at it. Alrighty. Oh, there is a rule too. You find a speck, you have to have a beer.
Mate, I'll have a beer where we don't find shit.
I bought some beers.
Oh, you brought some.
There you go, Bert's just got his first speck out bush for Tassie tea. That's a bloody win right there. That also equals beer o'clock in my world. So I'm gonna crack a can. Righto, mate, so you having fun?
I'm having a ball, mate. I'm having a ball.
Consistently getting gold in each pan.
Right.
Not a lot, but a little bit keeps you keen.
Does. There's got to be a bigger bit here somewhere. There's my name on it.
I reckon if you dig deep enough, you're going to find a big one.
Let's see. Watch this space.
That's it. So what got you into motovlogging? What was the motivation behind that?
I put a camera on the front of a bike once for a group ride that I went to, and yeah, turned it on. Just had the vision, as rattly as it was and vibrating, because I had a fairly old GoPro at the time.
Yep.
And I thought I'd actually invented motovlogging, or putting a camera on the bike.
Yep.
Until I downloaded it all and put something together and jumped online and started doing some investigations and found Adam Sandoval.
Yes.
From America.
He's been doing it a while.
He's been doing it a while, and then I started following him, and sort of he got me into it to pursue it a little bit further. Back then he wasn't doing any talking in the helmet or anything like that.
Just riding,
He
yeah.
just had the vision and then the voiceover.
Yep.
But then he met Blockhead.
Yes.
Yep, and Blockhead was doing the talking in the helmet.
Yeah.
And then I thought, yeah, no, I'm going to have a crack at that. And that's sort of what got me going. I think Blockhead had about 2,000 viewers when I started watching him. Look at him now, he's huge, absolutely huge.
Adam's huge as well.
Yeah, both giving up basically whatever they were doing to pursue YouTubing and other avenues that opened up in the YouTubing. And I don't ever imagine that that'll ever happen to me.
No,
I use it. It started as an opportunity to so my brother that lives in Brisbane could see what I was up to down here.
Awesome. It is a great format for sharing what we do.
Oh, absolutely. And why wouldn't you do it in Tasmania, the most beautiful place on the earth? And you can argue that.
Yep.
But I'll argue all day, every day.
Yeah, we've got it good down here.
Oh yeah, mate.
Bloody
good down here. Where are we?
20
minutes from civilization, and we're scratching around pan and gold.
Yeah, 24 minutes from the pub.
Yep.
That'll narrow it down for you.
Where else in Australia can you do that?
That's right.
Exactly.
That's right. And chances are, if we had no water down there, we'd be able to dig it out front of the pub.
Well,
same river.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
Exactly right. We'll just keep an eye on the level.
That's it. Yeah, because if they let the dam go, you're buggered. You got about 30 seconds. You'll hear it. How long you been riding for, mate? Did you get into that when you were young, or?
Yeah, I had a little K75. Well, I didn't. My brother did, and I used to ride it with my cousin on my uncle's farm years ago on all my holidays. And spend a lot of time on there, and then got into the trail bikes.
Yep.
When I did my apprenticeship, the guys that I rode with, or worked with, sorry, all had trail bikes. We used to go trail bike riding on days off and in the morning when we were on night shifts and stuff like that. And then of course they got married and brought it home and sort of sold everything off, and then had a bit of an exodus from the bikes.
Yeah, I think we all walked away for a little while.
Yeah, quite a few years I guess, and I got heavily involved in fishing and competition fishing.
Cool.
So that kept me kind of busy.
Yep.
And then of course Squirt was born and changed everybody's life, as they do.
Yeah.
And I took Squirt to have a look at the hog rally. Had the national rally here in Launceston at Aurora Stadium, or York Park, or whatever it was at the time. It was a few years ago now. And there was just 1,000 Harley Davidsons rode past where we were sitting on the highway, and I went, yeah, nah, I want a piece of this. And I brought my first Harley. I actually brought the Harley before I had my licence to ride it. It sat in the shed for 3 months waiting for me to, because I'd never had a licence. I'd gone and got a licence. I was riding around on an old Suzuki Intruder.
Cool.
To get my licence on.
A good little bike.
Yeah, looked like a greyhound rooting a golf ball.
Yeah, greyhound rooting a golf ball, that's fucking right.
but I enjoyed it, and it got me my ticket, and that was the main thing. So I sold that off, and I got the Super Glide. 2006 Super Glide, which I've travelled to South Australia, I've travelled to Brisbane or Queensland on that bike.
Awesome.
Had a good time, and then I brought the Tourer to do some more touring, and then COVID kind of hit, and I haven't been out of the state on it.
Yeah, pulled us up, hasn't it?
It has a little bit. The future's looking bright, so look out, probably late 2022 maybe, 23 for sure.
Yep.
Yeah,
brilliant.
Get to the Big Island.
Go north.
Yeah.
Plenty to see over there.
Ah, yeah, but different, but you know, you got to go and experience it.
The thing about the mainland is the whole time you're there, you'll be thinking about home.
Yeah,
no.
I'll be enjoying the experience, but then when it's time to come home, I'll be ready to come home.
Yeah.
I can't see me finding anywhere that I want to pull up stumps and move to.
Yeah. That's it. What we got here? Sounds lumpy. There we go. Old CBR, Triumph. That's the way, boys. Living the dream. And this is the thing about where we are. It's actually one of the best motorcycling loops you can have here on the northwest coast. It's quite fast, quite technical, and utterly beautiful to watch. Well, your vlog's been going really well. I've enjoyed watching them, mate. I really have. You do a good job.
Well, thank you. It's a bit of fun, keeps me out of strife.
And there is a little bit to think about when you're on the bike and trying to put a project together.
It puts another dimension
Really
to
does.
what's going on. Sometimes you just can't. You
No.
just turn it off.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's just really nice to ride without a camera
Yes.
and all the gear on.
Yes.
But I usually find when I do that, I've got all these thoughts running through my head.
That's when the
And
cool
you think,
shit
oh,
happens.
shouldn't I have the camera on today? But
Yep.
if I don't have it on, I don't even take it.
No.
I just go and enjoy the day. And
That's
enjoy the
right.
ride.
And sometimes you just got to ride.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
What's in that pan?
Still full of dirt and rocks, mate. I've still got some work to do yet.
Ah, bloody magic. I'm glad you came out today, mate. It's been good meeting you.
Thanks. It's been great to meet you.
Yes.
And thanks so much for your tips.
Yep.
Hopefully I can put them to practice. And I look forward to watching your four-wheel drive tracks down the west coast.
We'll see
And
if we
hopefully one day I might come and even join you on one
There's
of
plenty of
those.
bikes at my place, mate. Pick one that you can squeeze onto and come for a lash. You will have a. You might come home sore, but I guarantee you'll be grinning.
I'll come home sore, I can guarantee that.
Ah, magic.